Hello, course creation mamas. Welcome back to another episode with Zani B. Davis, where I'm going to share with you how you, as a busy mom, is going to create your first online course with confidence. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get started with creating your online course. Okay, I'm going to take you way back, even before you start to think about platforms and where you're going to host your course. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to get started with your course. Okay, and that's going to really eliminate a lot of overwhelm and allow you to be so confident with your course. So stay tuned. Get started. I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button to this channel, where you are going to get notified every single week when a new video goes up. Okay, I want you to be a part of this community because I want to build this community of other stay-at-home moms who are looking to create their online courses so that they can have passive income and the time freedom that they desire. Okay, so hit that button, like this video, and share it with a friend. So let's dive into today's video. How do you get started with your online course? Okay, I hear this question all the time. Now, here's the thing. To get started, first of all, you need to not even think about what platform you're going to go on or how you're going to build a course. You want to think about the course itself, okay? You want to think about the transformation that your course is going to be offering. So the first thing I'm going to break down to you is the who, and then we're going to go into the what, and we're going to go into the how. These are the three things that is very, very crucial to you with your online course, okay? So we want to talk about who, the what, and the how. Let's begin. Who are your ideal students? Or let's think singular. Who is this person that you are going to be creating this course for, right? So when you're thinking about the who, I would therefore look at firstly myself, right? What is the knowledge, the skills that I have, the experience that I have, and who can it help, okay? So let's go back to my example. I always like to bring myself as an example because this is really going to bring it home for you. Who being, when I was a hypnobirthing practitioner, I knew that I had fears around giving birth, right? And therefore, I wanted to have a positive birthing experience, and I did using hypnobirthing. So my who is going to be the person who I was at that time. I was a first-time mom giving birth to my beautiful baby girl in 2019, and I had fears around childbirth. So therefore, when I thought about creating my course for hypnobirthing to help women give birth naturally using hypnobirthing, my who was first-time mamas who had fears around giving birth. Okay, that is really crucial. So what I teach my students and my own clients as well is that you need to look at you yourself. What are the knowledge, the skills that you have, and who are those knowledge and that skill going to help? So a lot of times people get confused with this because they have the knowledge, they have the skills, but they don't particularly know who it could help. So let's go to another example. Let's say, for example, you healed yourself from fibroids. I hear this quite a lot, right? You heal yourself from fibroids. Maybe you drank something. I know people like drink up like aloes and natural remedies, right, to pass these things. I don't know about it, I'm just saying, okay? Let's say you've done that for yourself before. You have that skill, you have that knowledge. So when people you hear speaking about fibroids, you're like, oh my goodness, I did that for myself. I could help these people. So now you want to think about who. So your who is going to be obviously a woman who has fibroids, right? That is very crucial. But you could also go down a little bit niche, right? You could be maybe women who have fibroids who want to use natural remedies, right? Because then there could be people who have fibroids but they don't believe in natural remedies and they want to do surgery, right? So maybe you want to target women who believe in natural remedies. So one of the things that I looked at with my hypnobirthing as well is women who wanted to have a natural birthing experience, right? They didn't want to have epidurals, they didn't want to have a C-section, they wanted to have it naturally, they want to give birth naturally, and they wanted a positive experience. So being even more niche is really going to help you with your course because you know exactly the person who you want to help, and the more smaller that target person is, the better it is going to be for your course. So I would really say probably 2 or 3 parameters if you can. So the problem that they have and who they are particularly, maybe their preferences, what they like, what they dislike. So you might say without, maybe you want to help them without going to using surgery, without going to using traditional medicine, right? That kind of thing you want to think about. So that is the who. Very important, because that is really going to help you to get clear on your course, who you're targeting the information to, And it's also going to help you to really build the course with confidence, because you know exactly the person who you're speaking to or who you're helping. You know what they really want, so therefore you're not overthinking the information that you're giving, because basically it's the exact information that you know that they are going to use to get to their transformation, or get the information that they need, or get the knowledge that they need, or whatever that may be. Okay, that's the who. Okay, let's go into the what. So the what is that person's problem? What is the problem that they are going through right now that they need help with? I shared something on social media, I think last 2 days ago or something, where I came across this mompreneur influencer who was talking about a course that she bought to help her to make a decision around vaccination, right? So her problem was that she was really overwhelmed with all of the information online about vaccination, whether to vaccinate your kids or not. And I thought it was a very valid point, because when I was giving birth to my second baby boy, just like a couple months ago, I was really looking into this vaccination thing, because I am really about natural remedies. And I've realized recently that a lot of baby boys are having autism and ADHD and all of these things that passed centuries ago that a lot of people didn't have. Maybe they did have it and they didn't have a name for it, but I think it's very much more prominent now. And a lot of information that I've been hearing is that, they're looking at, okay, that was a little girl coming in to ask if she could have a lollipop. This is Mom Life for you. We're gonna go right into it. Okay, go back, continue. So I was saying that a lot of things that's happening right now. I was really looking at the vaccinations. I was like, is it that something that they're putting in the vaccines that they weren't putting in previously? So it's a valid point, right? So she wanted information so that she could make the best decision for her babies, and she actually bought a course that laid it out for her. And she explained that the course didn't tell her, okay, don't vaccinate or not to vaccinate. It didn't make the decision for her, but the course basically outlined the pros and the cons of each. So clearly this course creator did the research herself, spent time and money doing all of this research online, and she then felt equipped with all of the information that she needed to make the best decision. And therefore she thought to herself, there must be other moms out there who are looking at this whole process as well, looking if to whether vaccinate their kids or not. I have all of this information here. I'm going to record it and put it up into a course. Simple as that. All right, this is how easy and simple course creation could be. So a lot of times we overthink it. What platform am I going on? How am I going to host the course? The most important thing is who you're going to be serving, what is their problem, and the how, which we're going to get to. So the what, okay? What is the problem that you know that your people, who we already spoke about in the who, have that you can solve for them, okay? I love to do this little diagram I teach as well, in which there is like, those overlapping diagram, back in the days when we go to school. I can't remember, I call it pie chart, one of these charts where they overlap, right? You know what I mean with the overlapping. So like you have this circle, and in here is your skills, your knowledge, your skill set, okay? And in the other circle is your ideal students, who they are, right? Their struggle and their problem. And in the middle where it intersects, I can't remember what it's called, pie chart or whatever, in the middle is your ideal topic and title. Okay, so the what now is what is their problem? What is the problem that your people, who you feel that God is telling you to help, what is the problem that they have that your skills and your knowledge could help them with? Going back to hypnobirthing, I had the skills and the knowledge because I did hypnobirthing. And I also went and did a hypnobirthing practitioner's course, so I was fully qualified to teach it, right? And therefore I knew that I had that skill set that I could help first-time moms who wanted to use natural remedies have a positive birthing experience. So I then created a program and I helped these women. That's the what. Okay, let's get into the how, the final bit. The how is your process. So again, the how could be, if you were looking at this course creator before that I was sharing with the vaccination, her how is that she collected all of this information about the pros of vaccinating your children, the cons of vaccinating your children, the pros of not vaccinating your kids, the cons of not vaccinating your kids, and she put it all together in a course. I don't know how she did it, but most importantly, your how is going to be in the easiest way possible that your clients, your students is going to get the information. So if I were her, I would think, okay, what was the best way that I could delay or relay this information to my students? So maybe I could speak about it and include it in my speech. I could probably do a PowerPoint presentation or a canvas slide that shows it while I'm speaking. So there's literal visual cues for you while you're listening to me. Or if you don't feel like going on video, you can literally record the audio and do the same thing with a PowerPoint presentation that has everything on the screen. That's the best way I would think of doing it. And I would also add a PDF document to it as well, so that they have the references as well. They could print off and they can use if they want to take it to the doctors, if they want to speak to their mother-in-laws, whatever, and they want to speak to other people about it, they have the information that they can print. So you want to think about how can you, one, how your process, right, of how you are going to take these students from to the what, right? How are you going to help them to solve their problem? And also how, in the sense of how is it going to be delivered in the best way possible, okay? Let's say, for example, you're doing crocheting and you're teaching somebody how to crochet a sweater. The best thing that you could do, obviously, for a crochet sweater is a video. So you're going to sit down and crochet and show them how to loop it in. And maybe you want to have step-by-step pictures if you want. If you don't want to do video too, you can literally do, that was back in the days, I remember that, when they used to do paper patterns. When I was in school, I did sewing, and they had the paper patterns, and in the book they literally showed you step by step, you know, remember those books of the picture, right? But now it's more modern. You can literally just do a video showing them how to do it, and you can also add the pictures if you want to as well, and show them step by step of the information. So you just want to think about, okay, what's the best way that my students can get this information, and in the easiest way possible for them, so that they can understand what is it that you are teaching them, right? That makes a good course. You want to make sure that you know who it is that you're helping with your course. You want to make sure that you know exactly what their problem is and the solution that they want. And then you want to think about your how, which is your process, your skill set. What is it that you're going to be delivering to them, and how you're going to deliver it to them in the best possible way. So I am wrapping up now, because of course, as a mama, this video is going to be super short. Do not worry about which platform you're going to go to, or even think about sales just yet, because when you get clear on these three things, the who, the what, and the how, you are going to create your course with confidence, and it's going to sell with ease, because you are super clear on who you are speaking to. Okay, so really look at that. So I want you right now to get a piece of pen and paper while you're watching this video, and literally pause it in each step and simply brainstorm. Who is it that I feel called to serve, right? Try and get at least 2 to 3 parameters. One being the problem that they have and who they are particularly, right? As I shared before, hypnobirthing was for first-time moms. My hypnobirthing was for first-time moms who wanted to give birth naturally, right? So that's 3 parameters. So they wanted to have a positive birthing experience, they're first-time moms, and they wanted to do it naturally, right? So think about that. Then the what is going to be, what's the problem that person had? That first-time mom had fear around giving birth, right? Because there could be some first-time moms who are not scared of giving birth. They're like, I could do this, right? But you want to think about what that problem is for that person. She's scared of giving birth. She hates needles. She heard all these horror stories, that kind of thing. That is the what, right? What problem are you going to solve for that person? And then of course the how. What is my process? My process was being my hypnobirthing program, where I basically gave them exactly everything. There's modules that I taught. I did the hypnosis, the self-hypnosis, and I gave them all of the information. I taught it, we spoke about it, answered their questions. I helped them to really brainstorm their fears and turn them into hopes. It was such a great exercise. So that was my how. And also the best way possible was for me to do it live, one-on-one with them. And so basically they got all of the information through PDF, as well as coming online and getting onto a call with me for an hour, right? So that is it. Of course, if I was going to pre-record that video, which I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I was a practitioner and I was using somebody else's program, all of these things, I could have simply recorded each video with me speaking about it with the PowerPoint if I wanted to, or the videos that I wanted to share, and I could then give that to my students in the course already pre-packaged, and then they can have the additional audios, the self-hypnosis scripts, and all of those things additional on top of it. So bringing it back in, I actually have a course called Course Creation for Busy Moms, and I literally recorded videos like these on a PowerPoint presentation outlining everything for them. I also have additional audios, PDF worksheets that's going to help them through the process of creating their course. If that's something that you want to hear more about, I have the link below. All right, so that is it for today's video of how to get started with your online course. If you want more information, I actually created a course creation checklist. The link is below, where you basically have a 10-step checklist that you need to be able to create your course and sell it with ease as a busy mom. So go ahead and check that out. Also, if you know that you're ready to create your online course, you want to get started, you want to get clear, you want to have clarity, you want to have confidence, you want to have self-belief, you want to have consistency, time management, all of the things to create your course, to have the time freedom and the passive income you desire, just comment me in the comments below and I would reach out to you so we could have a quick chat about making that possible for you. I would love to speak with you. All right, so go ahead, get that checklist, and if you want to find out more information about working with me to make your course creation journey a possibility and to do it with confidence, send me a message or comment me below and let's have a chat about it. All right, until next week, I'll see you guys later. Let me know if this video has been helpful to you. If you need further clarification, I'm happy to assist you, and have a wonderful rest of the week. Take care, guys. Bye.